Hello, beautiful people in the world. My name is Essence, your host.
And I'm your host, Alondra, and you're now listening to Pretty Perspectives.
Hi, Alondra. How are you
Hi.
doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just came back from San Jose.
Oh, the Bay
Yeah,
Area.
I went to a birthday party. I
Okay.
just got done celebrating my client's 80th birthday.
80th birthday?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Yes. And her family was just so delightful. Everyone there knew my name and Jaime's name. So I felt right at home. She was talking about us. She made us feel so, at home. I can
Yeah.
remember the first time I met my client. She came in here, and before she came, she was doing her brows at home
Uh-huh.
because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
And so she ran into, a little problem, a little issue. She was overdoing it.
Her eyebrows?
Yeah, so she came to
Oh.
me and she literally had nothing. So I was like, it's okay. I'm going to help you. We're going to, regrow your brows
Yeah.
and I'll take care of you. And sure enough, we did. And her brows look great on the day of her birthday.
I mean, it must mean a lot to her.
Yeah.
I mean, she invited you to her birthday party.
I know. She looked me dead in my face. She was
Oh.
like, if you don't make it to my birthday party, I'm going to be very upset with
I'm
you.
gonna cancel my
Yeah.
next two appointments.
Yeah. I know. She knows that I'm a workaholic, me and Jaime.
Yeah.
So she had to, drill it into my head. No, I need to
Yeah.
make it. And I was like, okay. I stepped out. I'm
Oh.
like, let me make a phone call. And so
Yeah.
I ended up rescheduling the clients that I had that day just to block off my time and spend it there.
Oh, that's so sweet of
Yeah,
you.
I
And
know. I
her.
know. She's such a doll. I
Wait, she
absolutely love
lives
her.
in San Jose and she comes all the way over here?
No, she actually lives in Modesto, yeah.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
she used to live in San Jose.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, loyalty right
I
there.
know.
Oh,
But this
goodness.
is one reason why I love being an esthetician today, because you get to build really strong relationships
You
with your
do.
client. You get to learn so much about someone, you know.
Yeah, especially us where we work. Anyone, you know that phrase that says anyone can cook? I don't know why it came to my head, but anyone can just book.
Yeah.
Our agendas open to the public, but where we work, you have to make an appointment in order for us, to treat you or to take care of you, I would
Yeah.
say. And sometimes I get booked with people that I don't know, and I ended up getting close to them.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Lifelong
cool.
friends.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
It is cool.
And all ages. I'm talking about all ages. Girls
Yeah.
my age, older than me. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
stages of life. And honestly, what I've come to realize is it doesn't matter how old you are, you can always find something
Yeah.
to resonate with.
There's always a little something.
Relate
look,
to.
look at us.
I know. Not a lot of people know this, but Alondra and I, we're still getting to know each other.
How long has it been that we've been like, okay,
A short amount of time
like,
since we've known each other.
but how long would you say that it has been that me and you are like getting close or we got close? I would say like
I don't know.
4 months?
Maybe. Yes. Actually,
Four
like
months.
constantly
Yeah.
talking to each other.
Because I just hit what? Almost a year?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's been like 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months or so, yeah.
To any new listeners, we don't work at the same time.
Mm-mm.
She works when I'm not here, and I work when she's not here. So we chose to,
make that time
yeah.
to. I mean, you have to, especially when you're working together. You have to get to know the people that you're gonna be surrounding yourself with.
Mm-hmm. But it's this is the thing, we didn't have to know each other, speak to each other this much,
No.
But honestly, this relationship that we have created is more than a girl could ask for because we have started something so beautiful together.
Look at this. We did this.
Yes,
you know?
it's so cool though.
I know.
It's very amazing. It's awesome. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we started that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long we've known each other for. I'm glad we started it.
So, speaking of, when you're not here, what are you doing?
I'm actually a barista at Starbucks when I'm not here. I work here Mondays, Thursdays. Well, Thursdays, you're here in the morning and I'm here in the evening.
Yeah.
So we literally just say hi and bye to each other, and then that's that. That's, oh my god, that's it.
That's it. And sometimes we don't even see each other at all. Sometimes I'll set up your day.
Yeah.
And then, just leave out.
And then Sundays.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No. I feel like I see you more, but no.
No. We communicate more over the phone.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Well, yes, Thursdays, evenings, I work here at the spa, and then every other Saturday I also work here. So the rest of my days consist of being a barista, and I would say working here has been my safe place, my relaxing place. Even though I'm treating and I'm helping other girls, other women, I would say, or anyone that, anyone is welcome. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel relaxed. Like, this is my relaxing time, me doing, a treatment.
It's a little bit more slow pace. It's definitely relaxing.
Oh, definitely.
You get Zen brain.
Yeah.
Zen brain is a thing, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's funny that when I'm doing a facial, I can tell when my clients are falling asleep, right? Because especially sometimes with men, you can tell when they're falling asleep because they start like
jerking.
They're like, so you can tell, and that makes me happy. It's like, okay, they are falling asleep. And I've gotten a couple clients ask me like, you don't get sleepy when you're doing the facial? I'm like, absolutely, yes. I do, but how is it gonna get done if we're both sleeping?
I can't be sleeping on the job.
Sometimes I get some of our essential oils, and I'm like, okay,
Oh yeah, the peppermint.
Yeah, let me get this breathing a little bit, because I get relaxed myself too doing the facials.
Oh my goodness, yes, I keep the peppermint on.
I know.
On handy, because sometimes
I can't lie. Sometimes I'm like, all right, oh, this was nice.
So when you're not being an esthetician or a barista, what does your daily routine look like?
I like to have alone time, regardless if it's me going out to eat by myself. I like shopping, but I stopped doing that for a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm like, let me. Yeah, you
gotta budget a little bit more.
Let me slow down on that. Pedicures. I love getting my pedicures.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah.
Hiking.
Oh, I love hiking.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I love hiking too.
But it's way too hot out here to be hiking.
Girl, we live in the
desert. Yes, for real. Like, it is hot out here. It is hot. It's like 114 degrees.
Well, I mean, I used to live in Arizona, and I thought coming out here I wasn't going to be dealing with any heat like that, because the heat here in Arizona, it can be pretty different. It's more dry over there than over here, but I don't know, something about these heat waves look very similar. They feel very similar.
It is very similar. I've been through Arizona, and I can't tell a difference. I still feel like I'm in California.
Yes.
I don't know. I think Arizona is a little bit worse though.
It is.
Yeah. It is. It's a little bit worse. Just a tad bit, but this summer is very similar.
Well, a person really close to me, she actually went to a trip. I think this was like last year, but she had went to a wedding during July or June, I believe, in Arizona. Yeah, and she was asking me like, oh, like, is it hot out there? And I told them like, yes, those months are at its highest of heat out there. And yeah, I mean, they stayed at a hotel and everything. She went in the pool during the day, had the wedding and everything. And then when she came back, unfortunately, her skin
Oh
got
man.
so burnt.
Oh
And
my
she told me, she's
goodness.
like, I was wearing my sunscreen, I even had a hat on. And I told her, I'm like, the sun out there, it's like beaming in your face.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, like if you're in the pool, like it reflects onto you.
Yes.
So
I believe that, honestly, a side note before say something about the pool situation, but when you're out in that hot desert heat, you need to have a higher percentage of sunscreen. And a
yeah,
lot of people does not like putting on sunscreen because they
no,
think it's too toxic, or it's they don't like how it sits on their skin. It makes their
there's
skin.
different like options of
To
wearing
each
your
their own.
sunscreen. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. To each their own with that one.
yeah,
You cannot go wrong. If you like the sunscreen that you're using, go for it. I'm not knocking it. But
yeah.
when you're out in the hot desert heat, your SPF, and I'm not sure how much her SPF was,
I'm not sure.
but your SPF have to be 50, 60, 70,
Hmm.
like that high, because it could really do some
And you
damage.
have to constantly be using it. Like me in the morning, I put on my vitamin C, my moisturizers, my hydrators, my SPF, but then I carry around with me a spray one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a really high one, but I'm constantly like spraying it. Because I'm not, if especially when I have makeup on,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, like be rubbing
The cream on
the
your
cream
face.
one on my face.
Yeah.
So there's that option,
Mm-hmm.
a spray,
Yeah.
and you can't
I
see
have a
it.
spray.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
So
like how dewy it makes the skin youthful, like a youthful glow. It's
yeah.
nice.
So I'm telling you, like she was struggling so much. I think till this day, like she still has some hyperpigmentation onto her skin.
Yeah.
And she did ask me, like, is this gonna last forever? Because her skin, like, it
Yeah.
got so like red, it started peeling really bad. And I told her, yep, it was that sun, unfortunately. Like the sun in Arizona does not play. And right
Mm-mm.
now here,
It is not forgiving.
I don't
It's
know.
not. And also, the pool situation. If you're by the pool and it's really hot, the sun is beaming. When the sun beams onto any type of water, body of water, um, it deflects.
Hmm.
So it'll, it's like a prism. If light goes through a prism, it'll, create that rainbow effect. It's the same with water with the sun. If it goes through that water, it'll deflect and bounce off of that water and onto your skin.
Yeah.
So it'll be actually a little bit more powerful because it's like a scattered light. So
Especially the time that you go out,
mm-hmm.
from like, I don't know, 1 p.m. to I don't know, 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is really, really strong.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless of the time, obviously in the evening, if the sun starts to go down, then it's a completely different story. But just be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely be careful with the sun. Wear your sunscreen.
Especially nowadays, people are more prone, to skin cancer. So
Oh yeah,
it's a real thing.
it
And
is very real. It's not a myth.
no, it's not a myth. So that's why when we say wear your sunscreen, we mean it.
Yeah,
Not just in your face, but everywhere.
exactly. But that's besides the point.
Let's talk about
High frequency.
high things.
Yeah.
High beaming things. Let's talk about that.
Just high frequency. We love a good vibe.
Yeah.
So it's only appropriate to talk about high frequency. So I'll go over what entails high frequency in the definition. So high frequency uses radio waves, and it goes up from 3 to 30 megahertz. It was actually created by Tesla, the actual Tesla, not Elon Musk.
You're like, let me make sure I put that out there.
It was created by Tesla in 1891, and it was actually by accident, but it's really important now. Today, it was actually one of the most important things that was discovered by Tesla, because if it wasn't for it, we wouldn't have
a lot of things.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
but he stumbled upon it. I believe, please don't quote me on it, but I believe it was on accident that he found out the high frequency
was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And estheticians today, we use high frequency in our treatment room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's named just that, just a high frequency machine.
Just that.
Yeah.
A wand, high frequency wand.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen, like, when people search it up, and high frequency actually has a lot of good effects. Well, talking about effects, it can increase oxygen to the skin, overall texture and tone. It's gonna make your skin look a little bit more healthy, more glowy. It can also help with treating acne, and it helps with working with your fine lines and your wrinkles, minimizing them. Is that how you say the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, minimizing them. It works with your pores as well too. And something that I found really, really interesting, that it helps with collagen production.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It stimulates collagen and elastin production. It is crucial for maintaining skin elasticity and preventing premature aging.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I believe that high frequency machine is perfect, just perfect for acne.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yes. So all skin types can use this, just by what Alondra was going over. All skin types.
That's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, you can use high frequency on all skin types, including acne and sensitive skin, mm-hmm. which is, it is cool. I believe that, if a product or a machine is created for all skin types, I believe that's
Go
a
for
win.
it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, let's show you guys.
Let's show you guys this machine that we're talking about.
This is our lovely, lovely tools that we have right here.
Our little toolbox.
This itself is the wand that we're talking about. It's giving like Harry Potter vibes.
It is. There's not a little magic wand.
Yeah, that's pretty much, when they say estheticians do magic, here you go.
It's true, guys.
It's not a myth.
The broom is out of the closet.
These are called electrodes. They are, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but these are glass. If you break these are expensive. Especially this silver thing right here. I'm not sure if the camera is catching it, but it can be really expensive. It can get pretty expensive if you break one and you replace them.
We've broken a couple of them, so be careful.
Yeah.
And so you want it. I already plugged it in, so you want to plug it in. Make sure it is not on when you plug it in, just like this. Don't have it on when you connect it to the machine. Make sure it's off. I cannot reiterate that enough. And this thing goes from 1 to 5. Again, it's radio waves, and it goes from 3 to 30 megahertz. And so I'll turn it up to maybe 3.5, and I hope this picks up on camera. But you can see that the
radio
waves, thank you, are orange in the little mushroom. And one thing that you have to do before you use it is called grounding the energy. So you want to place your finger, just your pointer finger, you want to wrap your hands around the tool and just ground it. I'm not sure if you guys can see the radio waves coming from the probe to my fingertips, but I can. I'm not sure if Alondra can be. But after you ground this energy, you want to put it onto the skin. Oh, before I put it onto the skin, you want to have like a little
a gauze.
Yes, a gauze.
They're like big, yeah. They can huge. Cover like the up to the forehead face. And down to the décolleté.
Yeah, but that will basically create a barrier between the skin and the electrode.
Would you say when you do this, there's a certain smell during the facial?
Yes.
I wanted to bring that up because I actually get some of my clients asking like, oh, why does it smell like that? And I always tell them like, oh, it's your dead skin cells, like they're saying bye to you.
It's actually CO2.
It has a certain I can't.
You're smelling the CO2 in
Yeah.
it. It's
Oh,
yep.
you smell it.
That's CO2 that's coming from the probe.
Mm-hmm.
I call it a probe. It's not a probe. I was just about to tell Alondra, I call these things probes, but they're not. What are they called?
Electrodes.
Electrodes. I don't know why. Please forgive me, but they're electrodes. But it has a chemical called CO2 that's literally releasing as you're, using it on your skin. Yep.
And actually the one that she used, this is called the mushroom. This is meant for the cheek area, the forehead, and the neck. There's also a comb one, and this is mainly for the scalp. Essence mentioned before that she typically uses that for the men if they have beard.
Yes, I love using this on men's beard when I'm giving them a facial because it's really great after extractions, killing the. Because sometimes men deal with ingrowns. Yeah, so I'll use it for the ingrowns. So it's really good, but you can use it on your scalp. You can use it anywhere you want to stimulate hair growth. And this has an orange
tone to it.
Yeah, in there too. And it's the same. Like it'll give off those megahertz. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is a really unique tool.
There you go. We also have the one for the neck.
Have you ever used this before?
I've never used this one before.
Let's see if it's a different color.
I know.
I never used it. I think I used it once. Just once, but I'm not very. Oh, it's purple, isn't it?
Yeah, it is purple.
Like a little purple.
Oh,
I hope you guys can see it. I don't think so, but it's like purple.
You can see it like if you turn it your way, you'll be able to see it.
My way?
Yeah.
Like this?
Like turn it like towards you.
Oh, towards me.
You see it in the inside.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
I know.
Yeah, but I still smell the CO2.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Yeah.
And then we have this one. This one's for the whole body, you said?
Yeah, so this is for the whole entire body. So you can use it anywhere, like on the legs, the arms.
Now, we're saving the best for last.
I love this
one. This is called the Point.
That one's my baby.
This is the one that we use for acne treatments.
So we use this, and the method that we use is called sparking.
There you go. That's exactly what we're talking about.
So this, it targets. So if you have like a nasty cystic acne, or like a pustule, we went over this last episode. If you haven't seen that one yet, after going through this one,
and if you watch the video, what is a pustule?
Let us know.
Let us know
down in the comments below. But if you have that and you really want to get rid of it a little bit faster, because high frequency, it speeds up the metabolism and it helps repair the skin. So this, you'll use it, and I'll just show you. And I'm gonna turn it up just a little higher. Yeah. Can you be my little guinea pig today?
Sure. If I'll
turn it up
a little bit.
I'll put it up to 3 to 4, okay?
I'm taking one for the team.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I hope this is picking up on the camera. But let's see. You can't see it. Here, hold it up. You guys, that's crazy. And did that hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. None of these hurt, by the way. It doesn't hurt. It feels, I don't know, it feels funny.
It feels weird.
It feels like
go. Have you ever felt like a static?
Have you I don't know if they've ever like those fake gum packs
Mm.
Well, I remember at school they would tell me like, "Oh, do you want some gum?"
Uh-huh.
And I would try to take it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm talking
Yes, I
about,
know
right?
what you do. Yes, I hate those things.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
That's what it feels like. Yes, or maybe static when you get shocked by someone.
When we do the laundry.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. But those little gum things, whatever happened to those
I
things?
don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It feels just like that. Feels just like it.
I'm like, that's exactly how it feels.
So one time in school, when I was in school, my mom came in to get a facial done by me, and I wanted to use the high frequency machine. So after I was done prepping her skin for the high frequency machine, I put just as you guys seen me, but this is before I hooked it up. Now I showed you guys the proper way to do this, but I was still learning, and I ended up putting the electrode onto the machine, and then I plugged it up. And as I was plugging it up, I went to go ground the energy, and this thing was already on. It was actually on 5. It was on 5. And you're supposed to ground the energy before you put it on your client.
Yeah.
So when I plugged it up, guys, it felt like I was getting electrocuted. That's the only way to explain it. And I felt it the entire day.
You
afterwards.
Just felt it in your whole body, I'm assuming.
Yes, it was terrible. And I think I was using the mushroom one or the spoon. There is a spoon.
There's a spoon, but we don't have it.
Yeah, there's a spoon electrode. I probably was using one of the two.
Yeah. That one you actually also use it on the forehead, on the cheeks, and the neck area.
Yeah, but that was so bad. So please do the steps that I just did so you can avoid that, because
I know you don't want. Yeah, just.
I went to my instructor. I was like, you need to tell the girls to always turn it off before they unplug it.
I don't know. I'm not sure if doing that damages the machine itself.
It may.
I don't know.
It may damage the machine. It probably does.
Now, would you say you would recommend this for at-home care?
Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you've done all your research and you know how to use it, if you watch this video or whatever video you watched and you know how to use it.
Yeah.
You can get it. It is available to anyone. You don't need a license for it. No to the ones who do not know how to use it.
No.
Or who's going to mistreat it.
Yeah.
Or who doesn't know the first thing about taking care of the skin, because you said it yourself. There is post and after care or before care. I don't know. There's post care. What am I saying? What am I trying to say? Help me out.
I'm with her on this, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know. There's before and after care. Let me think about before and after care, Before you even consider doing high frequency, there's steps when it comes to the high frequency and when to do it. We usually...
Let's go over that later.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is perfect time to go over it. We'll save that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But afterwards, there's also treatment for that. So if you really are interested in getting one, just do your research and make sure.
How much are they?
I got mine between 30 and 35.
Yeah. And
the 4 electrodes that we were talking about, it's the ones that you're gonna get within the whole kit thing.
Yeah.
If you are considering getting it.
Do you have any other things that you want to go over?
No, besides what to do and when to do it.
I hope you guys like our little demo. We brought it on to the screen.
More visuals,
Oh, and for the Spotify listeners, you can always go back and listen to or watch our YouTube video just to see what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little, cool. Visuals in there.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and go over trends.
Yeah. Trends.
So, this trend that we are going to be discussing, it's called the electric gua sha tool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing it all over my TikTok page.
I see it all over. I see that, like, oh, this machine is 50 cents now. It's cheaper than, I don't know.
Yeah.
They definitely market that a lot.
Let's go over gua sha. Do you know the definition of gua sha, like, or what it is exactly?
I feel like I just started getting into gua sha myself.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So gua sha is basically a ancient Chinese lymphatic drainage method.
Mm-hmm.
They are using a tool which is typically made up of a jade stone, and they are flat. They have different edges on this flat tool, and it is used to drain the lymph nodes and help lift and tighten the skin. You typically use it with a massage medium, whether it's an oil or a massage lotion.
Because it can be pretty uncomfortable if you just do it on a dry surface.
Yeah, you definitely have to prep the skin. I'm not sure if anyone knows this who are watching, but I did a 31-day gua sha tool or gua sha massage challenge on my Instagram page, and I absolutely love the effect. It's great, but one thing that I do not recommend is using it every single day.
Why is that?
As I was using the tool every single day, I was seeing progress, but it creates tension if you're doing it too much. Lockjaw.
Oh.
I felt it a lot in my jaw mostly.
Yeah.
But it does absolutely work if someone is sleeping with their mouth open. I was sleeping with my mouth open a lot as I was using the gua sha tool. It helped get rid of that habit.
I'm just thinking about it, because I always get like made fun of because of how I sleep.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody should ever be getting made fun of how they're sleeping.
We're so vulnerable. Like, yes, I sleep with my mouth open.
No.
And what?
The only reason why I did not like sleeping with my mouth open, and it wasn't anything that was like affecting me in my sleep, but it was just because Julie. I didn't want to drool on my pillow. I would wake up in a
You know what though? I think maybe this is too much.
I don't think so. I just told you guys that I used to drool on my pillow.
But even though I sleep with my mouth open, a little fun fact, I guess, I love how my bed looks. Like, I love how I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Like, if my bed doesn't like even color coordinate right, then it doesn't make me feel good, if that makes sense. So obviously, I see my pillows, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to my house and you see my pillows, there's not a single drool.
No way.
Stain on there. No,
but do you drool?
I don't know.
Okay.
And I sleep with my mouth open.
Do you just sleep on your pillowcase?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I don't.
So you don't drool?
I don't.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I did. I don't anymore because of I'm telling you guys, I swear about this method. If you're a drooler, go get you a gua sha tool.
And you can get them, I don't know, TJ Maxx, Target, anywhere now.
Dollar General.
Anywhere.
You can. And I actually, during those 31 days, I put it in the refrigerator because sometimes I want to depuff my skin in the morning. I would use it in the morning. Perfect time to use it, actually, just to depuff. So I would use the gua sha tool.
Yeah.
So in this case, the electric gua sha tool that we are talking about it's electric, so it has modes.
Do you connect it, or is it like wireless?
Yes, some are wireless, and some, it depends on which one you get your hands on.
Oh, okay.
So some are shaped as the actual gua sha tool, and some have a shape of the neck
Oh, okay,
the
yeah.
neck electrode
It's
that we
just a
just
little
showed.
bit like more flat, right?
Yeah, and it has like a little bit more of like a neck
Yeah.
sculpted
Yeah, because this one's
tool.
a little like narrow.
Yeah, but you can get your hands on any one of them. But what was the question? I hope I answered it for you. Oh yes, so that the one that has a little neck
Mm-hmm.
sculpted one, I think you have to plug them
Connect it.
in and connect it, and I think you have to charge it as
Oh,
well.
okay,
So
okay.
there's a
Yeah.
charger,
With it.
yeah, with it. But some of them have 3 modes. Some probably have more. I'm not sure. But the 3 modes that I came across was vibration, which helps with deep massage, um, blue light, which helps relieve pain,
Mm-hmm.
and heat, which stimulates blood flow, relaxes you, and also reduce pain. But the most marketed um, point of view that they make when they are selling the products is that it really helps with double chin. And I'm not, yeah,
Hmm.
it helps with the double chin. It helps get rid of that. Um, if you go online now, they claim that it's instant.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would you use it?
Yes, I would use it, but I will not let go of my gua sha
No.
tool,
Now,
the
does that
jade
one have
stone.
like a cooling sensation or does it not?
I don't think so. The one
Oh, okay,
that
okay.
I was researching did not have a cooling effect, and that's one thing that I'm, skeptical about. You don't have to use the heating method.
But
Um,
it would be like, it would be nice if you could do the same thing as the gua sha, like,
yeah,
just the stone one,
yeah,
because you can put it in the fridge. And I don't
yeah.
know if you would be able to do that with
I
that
don't
one.
think you would be able to put it in the
Yeah.
fridge. I don't think it'll be appropriate to, just because it's electric. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Who knows?
I
Maybe
don't
we'll
know if
try it
it'll
out.
damage it, but I would
I would
try it
want to
out.
try it out. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I would definitely try it out. One thing that I came across online is that
Oh my God. Talking about tension.
is that the it won't give you the same the electric gua sha tool won't give you the same grounding energy and detoxifying properties that the stone would, because that stone is very important. Like it's a really unique feature of this tool. And
There's
if you're
different colors, right, too?
Yeah, but the most important thing with the gua sha tool is the material it's made out of, and that plays a big role in the lymphatic drainage as well. But if you're doing the electric gua sha tool, you're not getting that effect.
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, or I don't I don't think
Eh,
it would be a good thing, but I'm not sure if that's
either bad,
yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah,
It makes sense.
yeah,
Well, maybe that's something that we can try.
yeah,
I would be
maybe.
down to try it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. You can get it on TikTok Shop because
That's what I was talking
I
about.
believe
It's all over my For You page.
it
Like,
is.
get this. And I mean, there's good reviews.
It is
A lot
good
of people
reviews.
are like satisfied. And I mean, just the method itself, it's training. So
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe we will try it out.
Yeah.
I would
You
be
want to
down.
say anything else about the electric gua sha tool?
That I'm gonna try that out. I am for
Okay.
sure gonna try that out.
Perfect. Let us know about it. I'll let you guys know about it
Yeah,
as well.
we
What
should
I
jump into some comments.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go over some comments. So I have my phone right here. So these comments are um, geared towards the high frequency machine. We got it from Reddit. And here, I'll let you go over um, this one.
This one. Okay, let's see. Has anyone tried high frequency wands for hair growth? I have been experiencing hair thinning for a couple of years now. I didn't think it would go to this extent since I've always had rather fine hair. But now I can see my scalp in certain areas towards the front of my head, and I think it's been breaking very easily. Before I try minoxidil or another medication, I want to see if I can stimulate anything naturally. It might be a failure, especially since I have family history of PCOS. But I have a feeling this hair loss is related to stress and my stress levels causing a lot of hormonal imbalances. College graduation. I've been seeing high frequency ones constantly on TikTok. There it goes. And some users talk about it to stimulate the hair follicles. So I would like to know if anyone has any experience with it, whether it has shown any changes relating to hair growth. Thank you. Hmm. I say it definitely helps, but you have to be consistent with it. It's all about consistency. If you're not being consistent with it, then you probably won't see any results.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But it doesn't hurt to try.
No.
What do you think?
I believe that what you said, you have to be consistent, and to go a little bit further, you have to do it every morning, every night until you start to see improvement.
Yeah.
You can't do it once a week or once every other week or
No.
once a month. You really have to be on top of it.
It depends what you're treating too.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
like the hair, you have to be consistent with it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about like the acne treatment, then it's different,
Yeah, it is different because you're using it on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And also another thing, me personally, I don't believe that it'll help with alopecia or retention alopecia. I don't think it'll help that. I think you need something a little bit more abrasive.
Yeah.
With the scalp. But I do believe that it'll help with hair thinning, especially when you just had a baby.
Oh yeah.
And you're dealing with hair thinning because you just popped out a baby and your hormones is going crazy. That high frequency machine may be your savior, honestly.
Now, let's say, when it comes to using it, when would you use it? When would you say, like, can you use that when your hair is wet or
when to use it? Okay, I would use it on dry scalp. Personally, it is honestly, I love using a jade tool in my treatment room that have a little comb on the end, and I love putting a good hair oil.
Oh
Yeah. So focus that hair oil on your scalp, and then go ahead and go over your hair with that tool, the high frequency machine. Yeah.
I don't know.
I would also do clean scalp. You want to make sure that your scalp is clean.
It has to be clean.
Yeah, you don't want any dandruff or any flakes or anything. So make sure to clean your scalp and make sure it's not congested before using it. Yeah.
That way the hair follicles too are able to receive that treatment. That was a good question.
Yeah, that was a great question. All right, I'm gonna go over the second one. How to incorporate high frequency machine in your facial. I am a new SD, and I was thinking about incorporating high frequency treatments in my acne facials. Should I add it before or after exfoliation process, or at the end before moisturizing?
Now that's when we talk about it.
Yes.
Well, going back to that, me and you, we going back to school. I'm not sure if I was misled or not, but we were told to use it at the end of your treatment. But now that I furthered out my education a little bit within the high frequency, I know that you use it after you do your extractions. When do you say you use it?
Yeah, I would use it right before I put on my facial mask. I would, whether it is before or after extractions, I will use it right before my facial mask, right before I take my chemical peel off.
Yes.
Just because the skin is open to receiving the treatment, and I will use it for maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes.
No
don't
more
exceed
than 10.
that. No.
Yeah, no more than 10 minutes.
No.
And another thing is that I don't believe that there is the proper order of
Of doing
using
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Because it's so versatile.
yeah.
You can use it um you can use it whenever you want during, just make sure that you're treating your skin.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
That's what we were talking about. There's before and after care.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to prep the skin for it, and then you have
Yes.
to take care of the skin afterwards too.
So for anybody that want to use it at home, I recommend using it after you exfoliate your skin. And always, always, always use a mask right after. Like, do not skip that step. Use your mask right after you use your high frequency machine, and then follow it up with
the rest of your skincare.
Yeah. If you don't have time to use your mask and you really want to use your high frequency machine, don't even bother.
No.
Because you want to take your time with treating your skin. It's basically
especially with high frequency, like it's such a good method to use to take care of your skin, that it's best if you add every little thing in there, take your time, and then just let the high frequency do its thing, because it will, like, you can see a difference. Like, at least me, I've seen a difference from night to the next day.
Me too. Oh yeah.
And I'm not saying this just just because oh my god, the high frequency. No, it's actually a thing. Like, it actually works.
We already told you guys, it's magic.
Mm-hmm. Next question: has anyone used a high frequency facial wand at home? Which one do you use, and how often do you use it?
So we just told you guys how to use it.
Yes.
We didn't go over when.
No.
I don't think we ever went over when.
I don't think we.
It.
Yeah. I don't think we ever talked about that.
Yeah. You want to go over?
So when do we use it? I don't understand that question. Like, when to use it?
Okay, so
when like your skin, like when is
like
your skin like
the routine,
or like during like the treatment?
So we already went over it during the treatment. Let's talk about the duration, like when to use it, like when every other week or. But we also went over how often to use it on your scalp. Yeah. Let's go over how often to use it on your face. With this, let's take it as that question.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I personally would use it probably like once or twice a week.
Okay.
Especially when I was dealing with a lot of my breakouts. And just one time, it would help a lot. So it just depended on how my skin was doing. But I wouldn't overuse it either.
Yeah, just once or twice a week.
Yeah.
On her face.
Yeah. On the face. Now the hair, it's a completely different story.
Yeah. And I believe it's only appropriate to go over the treatment way, like the professional way.
Yeah.
Us estheticians, if we are seeing an acne client in our treatment room, we would use it once a month. Mm-hmm. Every time our client comes in for their, scheduled facial, that once a month, we'll use that high frequency machine.
Yeah.
But
we don't, when we deal with our acne clients, we don't see them often. Mm-mm. So yeah, me personally, I would use it like that, but that's me at home.
Yes, you at home. Yes.
And I know like how to treat it afterwards and before. So if you are interested in the high frequency, I would go with a professional. That way you can get the proper skincare.
Yes.
Regardless, if it's them recommending you a like medical skincare or the ones that they have at their shop or whoever you go with, I recommend that.
Yeah. That's some great advice. That's some good stuff.
Yeah. I would, that's what I
that's some really good advice. So if you are considering purchasing it at home, go to your professional esthetician before, just so you can
if you already have your esthetician, like ask you like, hey, like what do you think
I should be using while I'm using my high frequency
and maybe they can recommend you products that you can take home and create your own little routine.
So good stuff.
This was fun.
This was fun.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Yeah, I do feel good about it. I felt like we gave the beautiful people in the world some great advice. I hope that someone who is considering purchasing it, I hope that someone was just on Amazon about to
talking about it, like, hold
on, I don't even know how to use this
or what to use afterwards.
Let me go to the Handy Danny YouTube University and come across this video.
Essence and Laundra. Yep, here we are.
So now that you have gotten all of your information from us, I hope this resonates with you. I hope you understand it. It wasn't too complex. You can start to incorporate it in your beauty routine.
We try to make it as easy when it comes to words, as possible. That way you guys understand us too.
Yeah.
And we don't make it too difficult to read. Because, as you guys seen, we would struggle a little bit with our words.
All the time.
A lot. Don't get us wrong. Like, sometimes we're like, is that how you say it? Is this how you spell it?
We always use Google Translator.
Yeah. These phones help a lot.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. If you are watching on YouTube, please smash that like button. Don't forget to follow us if you have not already yet.
And subscribe.
Yes, subscribe. And leave a comment down in the comment section and let us know what you think about this video.
Also, I just wanted to say that we see a lot of engagement within our social media, especially Instagram. Essence has been doing a great job.
Thank you.
Within creating our short. What is it? Our shorts.
Yeah, the shorts and the reels.
The reels. You're doing really good in that. And this might be little for people, but this is huge for us. We got over 1,000.
Yeah, we did.
Over 1,000. What is it?
Right now it's sitting at a little bit over 1,200.
Yes.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
It is insane.
And we've only been doing this for a month.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
Like, we're doing this. We really are.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning of Pretty Perspectives.
Stay tuned because we got some good content coming out very soon.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You want to talk to the Spotify listeners?
And for the Spotify listeners, thank you guys so much for hearing us out. Don't forget to take a couple of minutes to rate our podcast and tell us what you think about this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was
fun.
Bye, guys.